inspire, empower. Grab your girls and soar a little higher. Unlock the fire in you, 'cause real women don't bitch. No, real women don't. 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 Real women don't bitch.
Hey, thank you for joining me on the Real Women Don't Bitch podcast. This is your proud host, August Crenshaw, aka Mrs. Raw, Real, and Relentless. I am the #1 advanced mental conditioning specialist for entrepreneurs because building mental muscle is necessary in order to implement successful business strategies. This show has been created for the woman who is not excuse-driven and needs help building a profitable business. I will be interviewing women from various fields who are willing to break the silence on struggles that specifically affect female entrepreneurs. Welcome to a show where I and guest speakers from time to time share our methods that help us beast our business no matter what is going on in our lives. Whether you are an online or brick and mortar business owner, this show is for you. We will hit every angle, personal, professional, and spiritual. Why? Because on any given day, you get hit with shit from a scenario involving one, more, or perhaps all of the above. It all impacts you and your mindset towards your business. I have made it my personal mission to provide a space where we dive deep into the BS we face on a day-to-day basis.
Good morning. Hey, ladies. Guess what we're talking about today? Being misunderstood. I have found so many women don't promote their businesses, don't post, do live videos, say what's on their mind, say what they mean what they say, for one great fear. When they say whatever it is that they're going to put out there, they're afraid of being misunderstood. And there's nothing that you can do to stop that, because people are taking the words that you are saying and they are analyzing them and interpreting them according to their own personal experiences and based on what they see when they look on you at you through that lens. And so the reason why I'm revealing this is because I had a beautiful conversation with a sister, but she said something and I just shook my head. I said, she don't know who the hell she talking to. But I knew that her heart was coming from a good place. So I wasn't offended, but I still was just like, damn, no matter what I do, there are people who are still going to think one way. Now, this wasn't a terribly negative situation, but you could imagine if she thought this, then we can only imagine what other people would think. And so I got on a call and was talking to this woman, and I was like, hey, she was like, how you doing? And I said, girl, now be careful. I said, because when you ask me that question, I'm very honest and very transparent. Now, that didn't mean that I was finna do the typical, that I was going to go the extreme and say, that didn't mean that I was going to go to the extreme, because that question, what do most women say? Oh, I'm fine. Well, I'm the kind of person, I'd be like, ooh, baby, today I'm tired. I ain't had no sleep. I might say, you know what? I feel really good. Oh, I'm super duper excited. I'm ready to, throw a rock at my computer because it's tripping. I'll literally just say what's on my mind. And so because we were just meeting, that's all I said. And she immediately stopped me. Okay, hold up. You know what? If one thing I love about you is that you just so authentic, your candor, and you just say what's on your mind. So let me just say this to you first. Sometimes when I'm reading your content, she was like, I could just tell that sometimes it looked like you just want to pick up that laptop and you just want to throw it. You want to throw in the towel. You want to quit. But what you're doing is so important, and the sisters need you. And so whatever you do, don't quit. And I'm sitting there thinking to myself, you don't fucking know me. You really don't know who you talking to. And so what she sees, she misinterprets. Now, this is somebody that I've been friends with on Facebook for under a year. Or maybe now, yes, under a year, because I haven't got the whole year anniversary celebration thing. And I was like, okay, Let me go ahead and break this down to her. So then from there, I said, well, I'm not going to lie and say that I don't ever get frustrated because I predominantly serve black women and I love my sisters, but sometimes getting them to see their beauty, their glory, their ability, and getting them to invest in themselves, it can be aggravating. I said, but I share what I share on social media because I want them to see the good and ugly of entrepreneurship. I don't want them to see me on every single day, happy every single day, everything going good. Some days is a little prettier than uglier. Then some days is a little uglier. And some days, I'm super duper hype and happy. And other days I'm a little bit intense and frustrated because this is what happens on the entrepreneurial journey. And so they can stop getting fed these lies by these people who are just telling them to woo-woo themselves to success. Oh, just think positive and I'm a money magnet and all this stuff is going to come to me, that it's time out for that bullshit. I said, but quitting? I said, girl, please, I know exactly who I am. I know why I'm put on a planet. I know who I'm meant to serve. I finally have something that I'm willing to die for. So no, quitting is not an option. And so I was just like, damn, so how many other people think when I put my post up that, oh my God, she's unstable. I told her, at the end of the day, I share my journey and I personally don't believe that I share so much that I ever discredit myself as a mindset coach and my staying ability and my staying power. But she still saw something different. And as I listened to her and she told me her story and she told me about some things that she endured, she had endured a lot. And I'm sure that in some season in her journey, she thought about quitting. I've had those days. And so through her lens, she might have thought that something would have made me quit. Now, she personally doesn't work to serve African-American women the way that she used to. She started opening up herself to, really make sure that she was reaching out to all cultures. And I love her and I respect her for that. But so think about this. She is not putting a word on the street that look at me. I'm here to serve my sisters because that wore her down. She quit. You see me? She quit. But I can't because I understand my call to help a set of women who starting a mile behind the starting mark before the race begins. My passion and my zeal and my mind, my soul can't get no rest unless I serve the people that I know that God created me to serve. And so, yeah, I have high ticket offers. And yes, I serve outside of my race. And yes, I don't see a problem with that. I love all people. But there are some things that need to be done specifically for my sisters. And so that was just a minor example. But how many times have we seen it with other people? I'm always looking at, stuff. I looked at a documentary from Nicki Minaj, and I remember when her video for Anaconda came out, but she ended up performing, I think it was the VMA, and they were like, you got 40 seconds to do a wardrobe change. And something happened, and her dress wasn't upright, and so she had to hold the top right there at her breast together the whole time. And so the tabloids went crazy, saying that she was doing it as a publicity stunt, that the fact she had to hold her dress, closed to keep her titties from popping out. And, she was like, the people that would say stuff like that, they don't know me. Why would I risk my greatest opportunity to already promote by doing something stupid like that? If they the whole staff was on there and talking about how they had a glitch. And my thing is this. Some of y'all can't even get dressed in 5 minutes sitting there trying to, put your pants and your shirt over your head. After singing, dancing, jumping all over the place, you have to run off the stage and hurry up in 40 seconds change and put on a completely different outfit. See what I'm saying? So people knowing the facts, and that doesn't mean that people went back and said, oh, I take it back. I shouldn't have said, those things about her. No, you're going to be misunderstood. You are. Fuck it. Who cares? I care about the people who understand. And some of the people who don't understand, it's not a big enough offense to care. And after a while, they'll be able to see differently. And even if they don't, who cares? So if you not speaking up and doing what you're supposed to do has anything to do with the fact that you feel afraid of being misunderstood because you've been misunderstood all your life, you have to explain yourself all your life, get over it. I've been that woman that has felt the need to explain everything, because before I can't even just say what I'm going to say. I always got to say, okay, well, let me, paint the picture first. And I used to do that all the time. And sometimes people still saw what they wanted to see. So I just got to the point where I was just like, look, I'm going to say what's on my mind. You either get it or you don't. And you either go ask clarifying questions instead of just jumping to conclusions, or you're not. But I'm not going to take responsibility for you not listening to understand, but listening to respond. And it's the same thing even with posts. You didn't read to understand. You read to respond. So there it is. Prepare to get misunderstood. It's all good, ladies. Love you. Deuces.
Thank you for joining me today. Remember to cultivate a mindset that is biased towards taking action. No bitching, whining, or complaining. Here, our mantra is, real women don't bitch, we get shit done. See you next week as I continue to bring you what you need to keep your head in the game and beast your business. Don't forget to hit subscribe and leave us a 5-star review. Would you like a specific topic covered? Have a question you would like answered live? Then head on over to realwomendon'tbitchpodcast.com. Subscribe to my email list, hit me up, and I got you. Interested in being a guest speaker? You walk the walk? Then you can sign up on the website too. This is your #1 advanced mental conditioning specialist for entrepreneurs, Mrs. Raw, Real, and Relentless. Signing out. Deuces.
Inspire, empower, grab your girls and soar a little higher. Unlock the fire in